Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be answering if the Kia Stinger can drive itself. So before the video starts, I just want to say guys, sorry for not posting in a while. I was on vacation with my family during the New Year's. But some good news, I just got the new engine intake today. Don't really have time right now because I got finals coming up to install this, but within a week or so I will make an install unboxing video. I will also do a review video. Back to the video. Okay, so before I start with this is not like the Tesla autopilot. I can't change lanes by just turning the turn signal on. It's not like a button or whatever. All it is a combination of the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist. Now, first of all, you need to have one of the Kia Stingers with the Kia DriveWise package. Now, for 2018, it was a $2,000 option that you can add on the car. It looks as for 2019, the only way to get it is to get a GT2. That seems to come included. And that just gives you all your safety features, the blind spot monitoring, the adaptive cruise control, and all that. But I'll get on to showing you how to do it now. Okay, so to make sure you have all the settings on, you're first going to have to go through the little screen in the gauge cluster. Now you're going to use this little button right here, as this is how you change through all your modes. Okay, so you're going to use that button, and you're going to go all the way over to the settings little icon. Now you're going to click on the driver assistance, and you're going to go down to lane safety. There's three options. You got your standard lane departure, this is just a warning. So if you start to go out the lines, it'll beep at you, and that's it. Now you can go up one level to the standard lane keep assist. Now this is just gonna, as soon as you start to go out the line, it's gonna correct you back into the lane, but that's it. It will only start working as soon as you're about to go out the line. Now the third option is the active lane keep assist. Now this keeps you centered in the lane. It monitors all that and it keeps you centered in the lane, so it's basically, you don't have to do any of the steering whatsoever. So make sure you have that clicked. So let's make sure it's on, and then you can just go back. I just like to be there. You can just go back to, and then you're all good. Now, the last thing you have to do before everything's on is to the left of the steering wheel, there's all these buttons right here. Now, you see this little car with the two lanes, you make sure you click that, because you can turn it on and off while you're driving. And then, so now if you can see in the bottom left, next to the park button, you have the little car with the two lanes. Now it's in white. When it's in white, that means that the system's off and it's not functioning. Now as I start to drive and the car starts to pick up the lines, it's going to turn green. Now if it's just the car with the two little lines and that's green, that means that only the standard lane keep assist is on right now. It doesn't have enough readings for the active. Now once they're showing a little green steering wheel next to that, that's when the active lane keep assist, and that's when basically the self-driving capabilities come in hand. Okay, so the last thing is, as you're driving along, you're going to wait for that little green steering wheel to show up. And once that shows up, all you have to do is right here, you have to press cruise control 1, so as you see, cruise control will pop up. And then you press down to set your cruise control at whatever speed you want. And you can use this right here to see how far from the car in front of you want to be. You just set your cruise control, and you can let go. Now, I'll show you guys in a second. I got some traffic, but give me 1 second. I'm going to set my cruise control for, say, 45. So as you can see, cruise control set for 45. Now, the green arrow's on and everything. I'm not touching the steering wheel. Okay, it just turned off. Now it's back on. The green little steering wheel is on. I am not touching the steering wheel. See if you guys can see, there are some curves here. Might yell at me here in a second, but you can see the steering wheel is turning itself. I am not touching it. It wants me to touch it just to say, but the car is driving itself. I am not pressing the gas or anything. The car is legit right now. Hey, you see my hands? My other hand's holding the camera. The car is driving itself down the road. Now, one of the negatives is it's not fully autonomous. The car will yell at you every, I'd say, about 20 seconds or so to put your hands back on the wheel. Now, you don't have to do any steering at all. It just wants to be able to sense that your hands are there to know that you are paying attention and that you aren't just relying on the car completely, because Kia doesn't want to be liable. Now, again, here's some bigger curves. Not touching it. Not touching it. the car is steering itself. I'm not pressing the gas at all. If a car were to stop in front of me, the car would stop. I'm not touching the gas at all. If this car in front of me starts to slow down like it will, the car will automatically start to slow down. I don't have to touch it. As you can see, getting slower. I'm not touching the brake whatsoever. But I actually need to take a left, so I am going to touch the brake. Sorry guys, I lied to you. I have to take a left. The only thing, it doesn't do red lights, I mean, because it's not fully autonomous or anything. But again, see, keep hands on steering wheel. Now let's see what happens if I don't. And okay, so if it yells at you, then it's gonna disable the self-driving feature or whatever, and it's not gonna change. But actually, just came back on for a second. Let's see, because if you can see right now, it's just a green. Oh, it went back, so I don't have to drive. It's turning itself. It's gonna turn back here, and yep. So basically, to sum up this, yes, the car can drive itself. Now, no, it's not the full autonomous or anything, but I don't use this normally. I usually have it off. It gets annoying to have the computer interfere with me just driving normally. But if I'm on the highway just cruising, this is one of my favorite features. I don't gotta touch I don't really have to put any input into the steering wheel. The car does it all for me. So